Families of the police officers who lost their lives to the recent violent Shiite procession in Abuja are appealing for government support to cater to their needs. And this comes just as the outgoing Commissioner of Police, FCT Command, Ben Igwe, paid them a visit. Sifon Essien reports.
These families mourn the death of their breadwinners. Assistant Superintendent of Police Innocent Agabi and Inspector Alex Odei lost their lives on the 25th of last month to a Shiite procession that turned violent. Until their deaths, the two police officers were attached to the FCT Police Command.
Is the Inspector General of Police, as well as the discussant with the Minister of FCT, Barrister Chief Nyesom Wike, CON, is then that sent me as the Commissioner of Police of FCT to come to the families, to commiserate with them, and assure them that they are with them. They are with them. The IG heart is bleeding because of the death. The minister is not happy because of the death. And that's why they have given us the marching order and the instruction to get wherever they are. And that's why we have picked 100 and something of them, anywhere they are in Nigeria.
The commissioner gives his word that the fallen police officers will be given a hero's burial.
Their husbands, their sons, their fathers did not die in vain and cannot die in vain. We are going to assist their family to give them befitting burial. That is one, because they died heroes. We are going to bury them as heroes. They have paid the supreme sacrifice of this our job.
The families are pained. Their breadwinners are no more. Now they want the support of the government to cater for their needs.
And even the mother, she traveled day before yesterday. He's having a partial stroke now, as we are talking now. He was here because of the treatment, and he is the first son. He's the firstborn of my mother. And please, I am begging that you please help us. Let them not forget us.
The police had vowed that the deaths of the officers would not be in vain. Sifon Essien, TVC News, Abuja.
Let's take you to Benue State, where the government has sealed Oracle Business and its subsidiaries for alleged tax evasion. Addressing journalists on the enforcement exercise, the acting executive chairman, Benue State Board of Internal Revenue, Mr. Sunday Odagba, says the exercise was purely to recover tax income from all corporate entities owing the state government. Mayowa Okwato reports.
Tax officials from the Benue State Board of Internal Revenue Service visited Oracle Business Limited, located at the industrial layout Makadi, for tax enforcement.
We are only informing you to let your staff within Oracle Plastic out.
The officials, led by the board secretary, moved straight to the Oracle Plastic Industries and shut down the production processes, evacuating workers from the premises.
By the time you start paying your tax.
Amidst the arguments, the Benue State tax officials explained how Oracle Business Limited has not paid taxes in 5 years, mounting over 130 million naira, and failed to meet them for reconciliation after many visitations.
It is one of the companies that have refused to pay tax to the government in spite of the fact of the activities they carry out in the state. And we feel that as companies operating in the state, it is incumbent on them, it's an obligation that you should pay your taxes. And where you fail to do, the court takes, the law will take its recourse, and that is why we're here today.
But the group managing director of Oracle Business Limited alleges political vendetta against its principal, who already has paid 38 million naira after the review meeting with BIRS officials.
We went back to BROS that you are giving us to pay 38 million, and we started paying the money, the 38 million. The only one that's in dispute is what you are supposed to come, okay, this dispute is overruled. Then we pay the dispute, but we have paid all others.
The enforcement also affects Jakshu Oil and Gas Station. located on Georgia Kume Way, for failing to lay out taxes, as the BIRS chairman speak on the whole exercise.
The law is very clear. If you are giving assessment, you should pay or you object to it. If there is no objection, then within 30 days you should go and pay the tax liability. So they have ignored all this. So this action is very necessary.
While it is the business of the government to pursue all revenue accruable under the relevant laws, the enforcement exercise was ordered by a court, which has room for parties to seek redress and get back those put out of jobs into their productive lives. Mayowa Okwanto, TVC News, Makadi.
And now, weeks after the collapse of 13 towers along the Ahoda-Yenagoa 132 kV double-circuit transmission line, the Bayelsa State government is speeding up repairs to return power to the state capital. This was revealed during the visit of the state commissioners to the sites where some of the repaired towers along the Igbogene axis are preparing for reconnection. Joseph Kunde reports.
Despite the heavy downpour, the Bayelsa State Commissioner for Information and her counterparts from the Ministry of Power are not deterred as they make the steep journey to see the level of work on some of the collapsed electricity towers within the state. The fast pace of the construction means only reconnection works are now required on the Igbogene axis, but the major heavier workload on those vandalized along the East-West Road means more time is needed before power can return to Yenagoa, the state capital.
The towers have been erected, and the next stage is for them to receive the conductors. After receiving the conductors, then we are ready to transmit power from here to the Yenagoa TS. The TS means transmission substation. But however, unlike roads, if you have a collapsed section of a road, you can maneuver and pass. But a single collapse of a tower, a transmission tower, can render an entire nation into darkness. So until we are able to complete the 9 of them that are dismantled in Ahoda, we will not say the job is completed. So what we are doing now is to ensure that the contractor that did the work here joins the other 3 contractors in Rivers State to fasten the work.
The contractors, I need to commend them because they have done a lot of work. And I also want to commend Engineer Ulis Kamananabo for the effort and to also thank the government for the spirit of collaboration. TCN and the Port Harcourt end. All what they have done, we have seen the outcome today.
With plans to redouble the manpower already in top gear, the government assures more security along the lines as well as a manhunt for the suspected vandals.
We are setting up a surveillance team. We are monitoring these towers. Whoever that is caught vandalizing these ones will face the wrath of the law. Government is on it. We are working seriously to ensure that light is restored in the state.
However, residents in the state are asked to remain calm as the government works to ensure the return of electricity within the shortest possible time. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Igbogene.
Well, in other news, the federal government has been urged to introduce and implement social welfare